Hey everyone, thank you so much for coming to my channel, D versus Debt. This is D, and it's Wednesday, which means it's time to make money moves. So today is going to be short and sweet. Short because I don't have a lot of money to move around this month. Sweet because 3 sweet ladies made today possible. So if it hadn't been for them, I wouldn't have been able to do my $1 investing challenge that I like to do every week. So I haven't done it for the month of April. Times are tight. Things will hopefully get better soon. But each of these 3 ladies surprised me individually, and so any money that makes its way into my CashApp account is going to get used for investing. I mean, that's my own personal rule for myself. So first, Champagne from Champagne's Corner had sent me some money, and she's like, here, pretend that I bought you lunch. Like if we lived closer together, this would have been lunch. And so I thought that was so sweet. But instead of lunch, I'm going to invest that money. Then Jocelyn from Cash Me in Paradise surprised me. She also had the same plan. She's like, here, treat yourself to something, because she knows I've been under a lot of stress and it's just been a crazy month. So like, well, I'm going to treat myself to some investing instead of some food. And then last but not least was Shy from Mom Talks and Budget. So she had also surprised me as well and was kind of cheering me on. And so all together, because of these ladies, then I'll be able to do my investing challenge. So first, what I'm going to be doing is I'm going to go over my March dividends, because those I usually invest at the beginning of the following month. So I would have invested them at the beginning of April. However, I just didn't have the funds to do it. So now I'm going to go ahead and do that. Then you're going to see me go into CashApp and invest $1 in every company that I've spent money at so far in April, if it's a company that pays dividends. So for example, if I go to Dollar Tree, I won't invest $1 in them because they don't pay a dividend. So for my CashApp account, I only invest in companies that pay a dividend, because what I'm trying to do is grow my little dividend portfolio in CashApp, because all the dividends get put into my CashApp debit card, and eventually what I'm hoping to do is grow that big enough to where I can use that to pay for utilities or groceries, things like that. So first of all, let's look at the March dividends. So this is what it looks like for March. Every month is different because some companies pay monthly, like a few of them on here that I'll point out. Some companies pay quarterly, and so those happen in all sorts of different months. So for the ones that pay quarterly, you're going to see the ones that are paying out their dividends in the month of March. So for example, Armor is a real estate investment trust. They pay monthly. So this month they paid me $29. American Water pay, did I say $29? Isn't that wishful thinking? It was 29 cents. So American Water pays quarterly every 3 months, and so March happens to be one of the months. That means that March, April, May, June is the next month when they pay their next quarterly dividend, if I'm mathing right, which I'm not good at mathing. So 2 cents from them, tiny little dividend because I just started investing in them. Pinnacle West is the company that owns my electric provider, APS, and so they paid me a dividend of 5 cents. I also purchased Vanguard Total Bond, and so they paid 8 cents. Here's another real estate investment trust, so they paid 24 cents. Realty Income, which is my biggest real estate investment trust, they paid $3.72 because I own a lot of shares for them. Everybody else is just little tiny fractional shares. Pembina Pipeline, so Realty pays monthly as well, so does AGNC, and so does Pembina. So this month they paid me 22 cents. The next one, McDonald's, only paid me a penny because I think I only own $1 or $2 worth of fractional shares in them. Lumen Technology paid me 31 cents. Bank of America paid me a quarter. Another REIT, Armor Real Estate Investment Trust, paid me 29 cents. They're another one that pays monthly, and I like their ticker symbol because it's ARR, like R, like a pirate, but they're not quite the best company ever. Definitely for me, Realty Income is the best REIT out of everybody. Vanguard Total Stock Market paid me 11 cents, and then I have an itty bitty little fractional share of the S&P 500, the Vanguard S&P 500. That's why they only gave me a penny. The rest of it is in my Fidelity account where I have my Roth IRA. So this was like one of the very first shares that I bought when I was just doing like $1 at a time and trying to figure my way out with how investment works, which I'm still trying to do. This is still all new to me, but I am learning as I go. So altogether in the month of March, I got a total of $5.60 in dividends. So what I like to do is reinvest it but I pick which company I want to reinvest it back into. So I'm going to round it up to $6 because that's what I like to do when it comes to the dividends. And I'm going to pick the company that I'm going to invest in. So because McDonald's only has, I think, $1 or $2 in there in my Cash App investing, I'm going to go ahead and roll all $6 into there because back in the day, I used to eat there a lot. I only eat at Burger King nowadays because it's down the street from me and it's the one fast food restaurant in town. So if I lived in a restaurant where they had, if I lived in a town that had a McDonald's, I'd be there probably as often as I am now at Burger King. So my absolute favorite thing at McDonald's is the French fries dipped in sweet and sour sauce. I got hooked on that in high school and I've been hooked on it since. I just think it's such a tasty treat. Just the French fries and the sweet and sour sauce. So I'm curious, what do you love from Mickey D's? Let me know in the comments. So that's where these $6, rounded up again, remember, are going to get reinvested into so that I own more in McDonald's, so that I get more dividends eventually. Because again, I would be purchasing from them a lot more and investing in them a lot more if I happen to live in a town that had one. All right, so let's go ahead and get into Cash App and invest $1 in each of the places I shopped at. So every time I visit those places, I invest $1 in those places. So this is for the entire month of April, since I haven't been able to do this investing challenge so far this month. So we're gonna get caught up. So here we go. So in honor of Jocelyn from Cash Me in Paradise for making today's investing video possible, she's always asking me to teach her some Spanish. So my very first Spanish word that I'll be teaching is to invest. So in Spanish, the word to invest is a fun one because it is invertir. That means you get to roll your R twice, not once, but twice, double bonus R's. So the Spanish word again is invertir. If you're not good at rolling your R's, basically you curl your tongue up to the back, that ridge behind your teeth, and blow air out. Oh yeah, let's do that again. So again, the Spanish word for to invest is invertir. Next order of business is my disclaimer, just to let you know that you're only watching me for entertainment purposes. I'm not a financial advisor. I have no idea what I'm doing when it comes to investing. I'm brand new to this, so you're just watching me for kicks and giggles. Enjoy. So here we are inside of Cash App, where I do my investing in the companies that pay a dividend. So the first one I'm looking for is Valero, because I went to the gas station, filled my tank twice so far in April. So I'm investing $2, $1 for each time I went. That's the first place I went to so far in April. Next place I went shopping at is Dollar General. Only went there once. So according to my own personal $1 investing rule, then I'll only invest $1 in them. So that takes care of Dollar General. The next place that I went to is Burger King. So they are owned by Restaurant Brands International. So anytime I go through Burger King, whether it's with my own cash or a gift card, I invest $1. So $1 goes there. The next place I went to, I've been to a bunch of times so far this month. So Albertsons owns Safeway, which is the one grocery store in the town that I live in. So I went there a total of 5 times so far this month, which is why I'm investing $5 in them. The next place that I like to go a lot, because I live in a tiny town, is Amazon. So I have to order a lot of my stuff through Amazon. $5 went to them because I placed a total of 5 orders from them. Ooh, that was a tongue twister. And the next place that I went to so far this month is Walmart. This is a place that I would shop at more often if we had a Walmart in town, but the closest one is 30 miles away, so 60 miles round trip. So $2 went to them. The next one I was going to invest in, and then I kind of had to stop and think about it for a while, is Home Depot. I don't own any of their shares yet, but I've gone there twice so far this month. So I was kind of mulling it over. Their share price is $307.80, and they pay a dividend of 2.27%. So the dividend is tempting, however, the share price is just way too much. So for 2022, I'm trying to build up my holdings. I don't think I'll be shopping at Home Depot enough to own a full share by the time the year is over. So I'm going to go ahead and just skip on that. So the next place then that I'm going to invest in is McDonald's. That's where all of my dividends are going to get rolled into that I got paid for the month of March. So it was a total of $5.60, but I like to round up. So I'll be investing a total of $6 in McDonald's for my dividend payout. So there it is. Those are my investments. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and I will see you on Freebie Friday. Take care.